We're back. On this video, we'll be going through the introduction to MT4. So instead of doing it here, I will just open up my MT4 trader. Give me a minute. Okay, here this is my MT4 trader. Remember, I recommended using the Blueberry Market. Yes, we have Blueberry Market MT4 trader. You can go ahead and download the MT5. They are kind of like the same, but just very little difference with more indicators. But you actually don't need the MT5. The MT4 can serve perfectly well. So the basics you need while using the MT4 trader is you need to have an understanding of what this is. Right here we have different time representing different charts on the screen. So for example, I click on the 1 minute, it shows me the 1 minute chart, which you can see it actually looks different from what we're seeing earlier. We also have the 5 minutes. You see the 5 minute kind of look different. We have the 15, which also looks different. And we have the 30, the 1 hour, and the 4 hour, daily, weekly, and monthly. And if you can look below here, you can see the currency name. So right here, we have the GDP USD monthly. That is what we're looking at right here. So this is just basic navigation through the time zone, which is very important. Then usually by your left, there's always the market watch window, which if you don't see all the currencies here, you can just right click on it and click on show all. It's going to show all the whole currencies on your market list. So this broker also have other synthetic and commodities. You can trade gas, lead, nickel, zinc. They also have cryptocurrencies from Bitcoin to XPT, gold, and you name it. They have, you can trade almost everything here. So we have the Ethereum, you have your XRP, you can trade them against the US dollar. So in order to view a particular chart and you want to see what the chart looks like, let's just take an example of this. You can actually click on it, then right click on it, then you click on chart window. That will open up the chart window. You can see now we have the Euro USD 1 hour. You can navigate through the time frame easily. And next thing is, seeing this properly, you need to do two things. So preferably now you need to take note of the kind of chart you want to see. So we have the bar charts, which is what we have currently. To view the candles, to view the bar chart properly, you need to have an understanding of these two icons. This is zoom. So to zoom in, and this is to zoom out. So zoom in, you click on it. You can see the way the candles are forming. This is called a bar chart candle style. My favorite is actually the candlestick. You see now I clicked on the candlestick, it changes the chart style. Now this is looking more like it. So the whites are going down and the empty ones are going up. White going down, empty going up, the blues are going up. Then we also have the line chart. Once you click on it, you can see just lines representing what the market is actually doing. Is it going up? Is it going down? Is it going up? Is it going down? Preferably for this tutorial, we'll stick to the candlestick so we can see what the market is doing preferably. And take note of your scroll chart. Should the chart go scroll to the end, right now you can see the chart is at the end. Click on this button or sets it apart from the end. You can see clicking on the shift sets it apart from the end. So we have a lot of space. And while scrolling, we can't scroll because the market is live and we set the movement should always stick to the end. That's why we selected that. But if we deselect it, we can actually scroll and see the previous data of this chart. So in order to make this interesting, we have a drop down button here, which actually helps you execute your trade. You can easily just sell and buy for this market. Then the next tools you need to have knowledge of are your directional tools. I call them directional tools because they help you predict directions, or have an understanding of what's happening in the Forex market. So we have the crosshair. This one you're going to be using it a lot because you need to calculate pips, which will be telling you what they are in the coming videos. So for example, this is the bottom. You can see my crosshair. I can go to this candle and drag it all the way up. You see, I have two figures there. I have one showing 11 and I have one showing 3,227. So what this means is that from that point where I drag this crosshair up, it's actually 3,227 pips. Whoa, that is a lot of money. You would have made a lot of money. Probably if you're trading a one lot size, that will almost be a $3,000 win. But there's a lot of calculation to that, which we'll see later on. Then we have the markers. We have the horizontal marker where you can also make a mark. And we have the vertical marker. Probably we are suspecting the market should come back up here. And looking at this side, we just want to look at our line. Once it's there, we know it is there. So we could execute our trade preferentially. And next, we have the indicators window. I'm just going to drag this up so you see it clearly. So you have custom indicators and what have you, but for this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to insert an indicator using the indicator menu at the top, so this doesn't confuse you. For example, we're going to add the MA. So we click on indicators, we head towards trends, and we can see an indicator here called the moving average. Click on it. The period is 50, simple close. We want the style to be white. You can actually choose any color you like. So I prefer using white so I'll see it clearly. Once I'm done, I click on OK, and boom, the indicator comes on the screen. So these are the basics you need to know about operating the MT4 softwares. You need to have an understanding of how to navigate through currencies, which are looking below. And you need to have an understanding of how to add an indicator, which we just did. And for this class, we'll be giving you an 80% trading system, which will involve the 50 MA indicator. And without further ado, let's get back to the class and probably look at the knowledge and how we could calculate all this. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.